Don?
Yep, apologies. The interns are running things now. Our usual producer is out having a life.
How dare he? So you're stuck with Shiv and Krampus.
Yep.
May God have mercy on your soul.
We are continuing our playthrough of Super Robot Wars T. Last we left off, we found that the VOTOMS world is horrible for actually getting achievements, or SR points done.
Apparently.
And in other news, we found that Potato Mech Woman is actually good for something when she's not fighting us. I promise I will do my best to not cackle maniacally at the name of Potato Mech Woman. That being said, I make no promises. Break down all our customization, all our attack point stuff. Yeah, what's left is next. With the hero of the day, Spike Spiegel. Who is better than all of you Super Robot pilots. Numerically. Oh yes, we also learned that Angela Balzac has been sent out to assassinate a specific man sent by the computer that runs their weird data paradise, who's being helped by Dingo Egret, who is the grizzled man that you see there.
What's are we on?
We are on 20? Like we just finished 19? Haha. Also, yes, Angela dresses like a Xenoblade character.
Bad Mithra cosplayer.
Yep. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. There may or may not be a man behind the curtain. Yeah, when everybody lives in a magical data paradise, you start to have those Matrix questions like, am I real or am I just data? They download me into a meat suit. Special Citizenship Award. You're a fool. Dingo would rather live in the meat space. And not be Keanu Reeves. Ah, Cage of Flesh. It's a good band album.
The new album.
Cage of Flesh. She's got this dull surprise look.
Well, she's not actually emote.
The emote pack for the beat space is very restrictive. Everybody fighting over the RAM chips.
Just delete them.
Angela, you're not helping your case. Means you're a hippie commune. You're a hippie commune being run off an Amazon web server. We wanted to build a society, it's a perfect utopia, and we kind of ended up putting people in the digital camp, so shit. Well, we've already bought all these servers. I guess we're the baddies. My dreams. Yeah, that's the album off Cage of Flesh, Prison of Flesh and that's the title song. Prison of Flesh and Blood. Weirdly, they're a ska band. Yeah.
Nothing says prison like flesh. Prison of flesh and blood like horns.
Throw up the horns. Now throw up the brass horns. This would mean suspending my plan.
Tell me, Angela Balzac.
No, I made an oath to the people.
Mario Quandary.
Paradise at the end of the stars. Stars after, it's just down through. It's not that impressive when you say it. You can explain it, but you know. Quentin elders living here. Yeah, Shocker's the man who had half of the armor. After his other half was lost in a tragic armoring accident. Every time I think of the prehistoric solar system civilization, I keep thinking of dinosaurs.
Oh, what tale is that?
So everyone is you. Ah, yes, giant man. It's endless illusion. Heard of endless darkness?
Yeah. Endless darkness, like $4.99.
We've got all sorts of weird things in the Gundam universe, but I've never heard that one before. Shut up, Saisaishi. Adults are talking. wormhole.
What? What?
Troopers, a century or so ago. How did you get on the ship?
I don't know.
Who let this ballsack on the ship? I forgot about Vanilla.
Yep.
God bless you, muscles. How'd you introduce yourself if nobody knows? I don't know.
Someone please explain what's going on.
An overman. So I don't know if that's over. He's not part of computers. Oh, right. We learned about that. Right, we learned about the people who turned themselves into goo.
Yes.
So that they could goo pewter better. Well, Spike has experience with fighting computer backup people. Slow down, Dylan. Look, Allenby, I can safely say that most people in this room will punch a woman. Not for no reason, but they will punch you in the face. Challenge you to a duel. Okay.
A duel. Duel.
I would die laughing if they just bolted a dual disc on. Also, apparently the new Yu-Gi-Oh! That they're coming out with is just gonna break the fucking net. Yeah, they're coming out with a new version of the digital one that they came out with, the Dual Evolutions.
Yeah.
However, they're adding in the rules about, like, the pointing to the various zones and stuff that completely changes the way that extra summons work. So, a lot of the dual gimmicks from, like, the first 3 seasons rely on rules that are no longer valid. And just gimps the entire deck. They do not know if it's going to be like an optional rule thing, or if it's only going to be turned on for the ones from the latest season that have that rule in place. Is that the actual full name of the head? Okay. Look, she fought Gundam Maxter once and then got her nerve taken away from her. What's she gonna do against an actual pilot?
Well, I mean, he's a competition, so...
Yeah, but...
Cough.
You're about to see what Norton Antivirus can do! You're about to become Norton Ghost.
Damn it, people interrupting our honorable duel.
Oh no! Santa Claus. Throw my hair ninja stars at me. So many good ones. Dingo and Frontier Center.
Yeah, got some fun.
I think I've eaten something that disagrees with me. You think? So we don't even know the SR point conditions yet.
The SR point condition is, I think I'll show it later. Your bonus objective is to kill 2 enemies with kill 2 people. Your special, your SR will show up. Surprise, surprise, when you fall control.
Yeah, kind of figured. It's never as simple as here's a bunch of enemies, destroy them.
Nope.
Nothing else happens in the mission. No Super Robot Wars game has ever had that, even the first one. It loved its dramatic mid-mission reveals too much.
Of course.
George, I know you're excited about that. Let's get back on the bus. You are having way too much room. You are in spike levels of obscene amount of movement. Huh? He's up here. He already moved to the front.
The one furthest along.
Yep. You two goobers.
Yeah.
How much skill or how much we're gonna get use out of Angela. Post this. She's also a small.
Yeah.
She's so tiny.
We're going to get 2 guys.
Yep. That's not difficult. Just gotta weaken some stuff and let them meat grinder. tenderize. I believe Dan of Thursday.
Okay.
That's just
It's fun to be all the way out there and kind of everything else we just talked about. Amazing weapon.
Blade. What you're not hearing is the laugh track that Frontier Setter plays after every time he says her name. Never felt this way before. It's like a great weight has been lifted off my balls ass.
セントリーロボット不全に遅れは取らない
I realize this is functionally identical to me laughing about Angela Balls I say it every opportunity. I don't care. I do like the way the potato looks. It's kind of a okay. All curves and stuff like that. Looks like if the cool spot had attitude.
Just a heads up, you'll probably want to get up some of our power units up there.
Yep.
To stack EXE. Just to let power units get stuff, because there is.
She's already got EXE3 to start with, so I'm assuming for extra turns.
No.
Crits.
Ren gets to hit something really hard.
Okay.
So like, Domo. You'll probably want to get Domo in EXE, since I'm pretty sure he's more powerful.
You tried. That's the important thing. You failed, but you tried.
Boss.
Yeah, we don't need him for anything here, so alright?
Nope.
Okay, good. Oh, this should be going with us. Others slightly better people. Get off the bus.
It's that boss like you're doing in this turn.
I can keep doing this. Oh, thing! Oh, good. Okay, who's the next idiot you're gonna send after me?
Is
Yep. No, I know who it is. I'm saying who's the next idiot that the company's gonna send after me. The last time we got Kingdom Hearts. That's a dumb question. It's me, Captain Harlock. Like objects. That's what I guess. I love how she's going on this grand rant and everyone's just lost as hell. Like, do you have a point? Just get on with it. This time it's not garbage. This time it's a good ship.
Yep, this is on again.
I'm assuming the reason we need to hit hard is because of the barrier.
No, you have to kill him in one shot.
Oh, okay.
So you can support attack, but like a single attack action has to kill. So you want to be able to do all the attack through stuff. All that jazz.
Okay.
So basically want to get your two most powerful units.
Weirdly enough, I think that's Spike right now.
Spike and Domo.
Yeah, Spike and Domo on Bebop Formation 2. Yeah.
Basically pile on all the buff stuff you can do.
Well, no, it's got to be Erupting Burning Finger and then Bebop Formation 2 as the support, because Domo doesn't have support.
So basically, you want to save him for last. Surround with both things, get the damage bonus from being surrounded. And then just pile all the buffs and such that we can over them.
Yeah. Follow your heart!
Kingdom Hearts.
Support attack or second attack. I think we haven't been capable of doing second attack, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so first off, I'm curious, how much health do they want me to do? He's got 1,300, which is a lot. Disgusting. Oh, yeah.
He's not like a 30k boss, but
Yeah. So first off... I want to see the big attack.
it's fine.
よし行くわよ。射程圏内に。 冤罪少女動作弾道補正セットアップオートマチックスマートファイヤーこれで終わり
Back down the track, get lots and lots of fun.
Start that stack.
Well, enjoy that sheep down, because you're never going to be off the bus again. You will be Operation Tenderize. Nice and tender. Get her, boy. Go and get her. About that time when the get her boys knew everyone else was in trouble. Really, this Grizzly and Gundam Rose hits the scene. Party gets mildly more French when George Dassan hits the scene.
There we go. That's a bit more accurate.
Right, put one of them Dora the Explorer bandages on her so she can run another back. What exactly does... Interesting. That's just a flat 20 to hit, evade, and skill.
Yep.
Okay. The company has seen fit to use my battleship. They just killed that snake in one hit.
Yeah. Well, that's not good. Right.
Yes.
First.
Bang. 2 levels. Shows how much I've actually been using. And a third step. Whoa. We're in perfect understanding. Don't have booty.
It's the guy.
Oh, yes, good. Damn it, Tobia.
Suck.
You're not a Gundam fighter. You should be doing better. Why would lump you in with Fog? See, George got a kill. George gets to eat tonight.
It's just, it's a damn shame because Tobia is supposed to be a good pilot. The source material he's from.
Yeah, he's just getting outclassed by all these magicians and robots and whatnot.
Machine gun on fire.
I swear this looks like a Pokemon game.
It does.
I think it's Rayquaza. That's what it's
遅い弱いかっこ悪いさっさと壊すに限るわ人類を攻撃する
Look at my
AI を
tiny
放置する
potato
わけには
man.
いかない当たれ
It's got a gun!
There we go.
What's that story? That gun. Must have won.
Oh, shit.
They look way more impressive. Actually.
ビジネスの世界はスピードが命だ人を殺す機械と人を生かすサラリーマンの戦いだ東京を見せてやる
How you doing, Tobia?
I'm doing okay. It's me, Tobia. I don't know why they give persist and intuition to people. It's very rarely a situation where you're going to have enough power for one and not the other. Not gonna get the activity of the stroke. Look, remove no bell gun, come over here. Here, we're gonna start throwing some beam hoops at people. Everything will work out, okay? You gotta have faith. So, we're gonna move this over here. Spike Spiegel, the greatest mecha pilot ever. Yep. I do have snakes to shoot with a gun. With the support center.
Oh, it's working.
Because even at half damage, that's
Well, fuck, does bolt gun them hit that hard? Did it miss something?
No, the Tyrannado hits that hard. So you've got Max X. So you're gonna go over here. Come over here and start cleaning up those things. This is your problem, Dan. They're from your series. There's a expression.
Couldn't give a fart in a tornado about you fellas.
A man with the claw.
We're hunting down the man with the claw. We got my buddy here, Inspector Gadget, gonna help us track him down. Got a lot of experience dealing with the claw.
Don't worry, Dan, I'm always on duty. Both have 9,000. Pick off the straggler over here. Terrible nightmare delivery. This isn't a job for you, Tobia. This is a job for Eldora Soul. Turn the demo on. These boys get their own screen time.
Carlos, 起きたか?
I think we were all done.
Yep. And an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope.
Changing full power. Amigo, go. Bombardiro.
I'll wreck your junk.
The real junk wreck attack is actually the other one where it rips them in half, starting with that junk.
Yep.
So what series are they from?
They're from the same one as
from Gun X
Dan
Sword.
over here, from Gun X Sword,
Okay.
I think.
There, yeah.
Yeah. They are also just awesome. Also, Carlos only wakes up when there's actual danger, so if Carlos is still sleeping, that means there's nothing to worry about. The last mission we had to fight these particular enemies, where he put out some like 14-year-old rash hotshot who thought he was top shit, and literally every pilot who fights him has something to say to him to cut him down.
Yeah.
Like, you dumb fucking child. Get over here and we'll kick your ass proper. Extra. An extra strike is not a respectable enough attack to get a... So I'm thinking the combo attack we're going to do is Erupting Burning Finger and Tornado. I think that's the strongest attack that we have at our disposal.
Yep.
That's a perfect opportunity for a monster.
2%.
Oh, look at you. H-Bent is the exact color of a mech who has not taken a turn yet. There you go. There needs to be some kind of icon underneath them to show. Okay, now it's okay.
Don't give a shit about the script.
Jiro can just sit in the back. With the kids. Maybe wake up pros. Yeah, see, they're not attacking the Arcadia, they're attacking the Eldora Soul.
You're fine. Wreck this dick out.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
Oh, Brian. Are you coming on to me? What? No!
Yes.
Won't man be with that cheap chicanery.
You gonna learn.
That's just again correct. We probably want smash hit and direct attack. That's it. No, he's. I guess he just started with it. Like, I think we've gotten to the point where he just starts with the windmill. Yeah, well, also we only get a certain number of supports. I don't remember if it's per turn or just get a certain number of supports.
She also wants support.
What?
They'll use the support. They'll use the support.
First.
Look at this dick.
戦いの極意を教えてやる。エルドラソウルの力を見せてやる。いいよ。これが勝利の秘策はエルドラカタラータ。まだ終わりでないぞ。そうだ。エルドラアタック。とどめだ。ビアンテ。
They're just having a blast, man. Okay, now we can come in. Finish the job. Actually. Finish the job and then get killed. Something else. After we season it. God, you are my favorite! I'm helping!
Already punch.
And he's ignited. She's even. Doom is at 3x.
Two more kills. Both boosts. Now it'd be heal someone.
Yep.
It's like the unfortunate lot in life and heal someone.
Like I said, the only reason we field Allenby is because she both can heal and does respectable damage. The Fairy Stab does a not insignificant amount of damage, but she only got healing for that one mission. Yeah. Ignore size and Barrier Buster on that is not a bad attack, but unfortunately, she's also made of tissue paper. Yeah. Whereas being the weird, funky hybrid of super and real, Allenby can actually take a hit. So. Give him the bus.
Give him the bus.
You can wait there with the scope dog.
Guys, I'd like to invite you to join Diva.
Get off the bus! Get off the bus, Ballsack!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I found my RAM. It was in my shoe. Every day, these good people are late to the Gundam fight because of you and your chicane raiders. Stop mocking me!
You'll not bow before my scientific genius. Alan B, go heal that.
Allenby, go put a blaster on it.
Go on, kill something.
Huh?
Someone needs both their main enemies.
Yeah. Who knows? There we go. Spike, wicked radio. Because we know how this works. So now we're going to stack up everything we possibly can.
I just need to surround it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Whatever. So, Master.
So don't want to left attack.
And just like that, Bog Rider appears.
Haha!
So don't want to left attack from the corner or on the sides. So you don't want the turn on.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, we'll put something here as a placeholder so he can't move.
He doesn't move. He will just attack.
So next turn, he'll move out of the way. No one will go there. We'll fire off every buff we have, and then pray it's enough to do this.
What's the SR for this one?
We have to blow this up in one shot, including support attacks or second attacks. My battleship's invincible! I'll shoot that thing down in a single shot. Yeah, thanks, Harlock.
Analyze will help as well.
Yep.
How much EX is on Dolan? Okay, so we want to do a smash hit.
Yeah,
Smash it and
direct attack, smash hit. He's going to support attack from her, because even support attack, it still does 4.9k damage, thereabouts. So with that and the damage bonus being surrounded and all the other buffs we're going to throw down, we should be good to go.
Great X, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Feel the arcade here. It's fun. That frees me now.
Yep.
Okay, analyze.
You use it on the enemy.
It increases damage they take.
So analyze. Pushbacks.
What other skills do we have on people?
When I go into the actual combat, I'm going to go into skills and see what else we can fire off.
Yeah, we'll have the list on the right-hand side.
Before you do double stuff, do both of these
Smash it.
There's pop intuition.
Smash it.
Did we do any spirits or anything else we can do those twice?
Spirit command. There's nothing else that's going to boost any of that.
Oh, there's one other thing, actually.
If you're looking for supporters, you have to select the unit you want. Select the unit you want to use it on.
The one I'm using does it for everybody.
That's not it.
No, it doesn't.
Target user.
Okay.
Hacking and fun finder.
Yes. There are very few that actually do all allies. Well, we only have 67 SP, so we want to do.
I don't know what charge is.
Charges you can use move after. You can use weapons that can't be used after moving. After moving?
Combat assist won't do anything for them. This is already right there.
Yeah,
What's Flash 10 to 11 care? But heal.
that's a heal.
And hacking
Persist.
So persist. Hacking is cycle swarming, so it's better hit chance, but it doesn't matter. There's basically nothing we can do.
So
It
it's
doesn't matter.
So the other unfortunate thing is that Eternal is not using its most powerful attack as support.
I realize that that's for.
Yeah. So start with that, go to support. Go to that. Okay, now use Mega Buster Striker.
Go to Spirit Man. Might as well do Blessing Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
Might as well turn that on. 'Cause it's-
Yep.
Let's see what does it or it don't.
その程度の弾幕で俺を止められるか。覚悟してもらおう。
It's very important we show this.
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただろき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートゥフィガー。
Well, Tyranor doesn't have much work to do.
Nope.
Yeah, but keep my support attacks on weaker than regular attacks.
私の自信作であるこの
They
船
only
に
do like
傷をつけた
50% damage.
その名を聞くと胸がざわめくなガンタム
Also important note, support attacks won't actually go off if the original attack gets destroyed on the counter.
Yes.
通常は五分。ここからが正念場だ。
当社は土門氏の支援を受けたまわっておりますストライカーで行こうか出力こちらで調整しますいいところ見せるわよ
Dang it.
That was hard.
Yeah.
私の
Oh
予
well.
測を上回る攻撃だと
Look, the only thing that's left is the bathroom and the cockpit. Yeah. It's fine. We've tried to do this the honorable way.
Check Spirit Command.
What's that?
Fine. Mercenary. Take care of my problems for me.
俺は後で行く。おい。
戦いの基本教えてほしい
女にリードされるのは性に合わん。
儲けは433いいわね
じゃあ仕留める俺が4だ。
そんな私の船が
Might have been able to push that. That's why I didn't use T. I think it might be 30, something like that, yeah. Well, that's 32,000 on its own.
I'm not sure, because where I'm at, I have upgraded versions of all that stuff, so I don't know. I don't remember the base stats for everything.
Cassio Harlock! I love the freaking singing in the background on this.
Yep.
I like to imagine it's canonical.
Yep. You, Pillbug, fight me. Accompanied by ship?
Not this shit again.
Its face is a living emoji.
So, speaking again of the other side of this particular divide, she meant to send everybody to Astragius,
Uh-huh.
but half of it got fucked up, and that's why they ended up in Sephiroth.
I see. Are you going on another journey? We made it!
Ah, fuck, we're in Jersey.
Everything is legal in Space Jersey. Guys, you wouldn't believe the shit we just saw.
We found these dinky tiny robots. We fought golems. What? These middle schoolers have magic. There is an afterlife, and it's full of fairies. I think we got the better end of this deal.
And you are magical girls. Alright, I'm going for the beer.
God, look at her eyes!
Alright, nobody feed her after midnight. And the gremlin. Do you know this base has the same decoration as inside of the GGG's conference room?
Straight to that.
It's amazing!
Yeah, government contractors.
Yep.
They'll source from the same supplier.
Just a template.
You see, it was found by the Germans back in the Second World War. Awaken, my masters!
God. Could you imagine a Super Robot Wars style game, but it's a bunch of like shonen anime series and they just got JoJo's thrown in there?
I'd kill for it. I would shed blood for it.
I mean, they've done this style of game with other types of series before.
Yeah, I mean,
There's like
Namco x Capcom.
There's a Tokusatsu one.
Yeah, there's the Superhero Wars.
Yeah, which are
I have one of them.
incredibly bizarre, but they're all like the Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai.
And Gundam.
Not all of them have Gundam, but they're like.
A good chunk of them have Gundam.
But a lot of them have some of the weird, really fucking weird Super Sen or Tokusatsu, and they're like some of them have fucking Star Sheriff.
Master Mage Clef.
Camille, stop making up words or Domon's gonna hit you. We fought this woman named Angela Balzac, who's a data person. And we found this robot friend. Those are real things.
Technically, she's a real person who is digitized.
But yeah, like doing this with like shonen anime would fucking rule.
Yep. And they've done all sorts of other crossovers with shonen. Why not turn-based RPGs?
Yeah, like a strategy RPG
Yeah.
game. You know, you get DBZ, One Piece, Naruto, grab some old schools in there like Yu Yu Hakusho, Flame of Recca, JoJo's as the super robot equivalent.
Yep.
I said it, Jotaro could take Goku in a fight.
Stop that.
Doesn't have to hold his breath to do it like Goldo.
Survive the Aura Battler incident.
Well, sort of.
My wardrobe didn't survive the Aura Battler incident, but I did.
Sort of.
That's where I'm wearing Fruit of the Loom.
I mean,
Oh.
he died 700 years ago, but is now back. So
Hey, Angela!
Shut
Hey,
up.
Angela! You're not the worst name anymore. I want to go back to Gundam where we're just shooting each other because war is hell.
Give it time.
the end of Dunbean gets fucking weird. Like, not end of Evangelion weird, but still weird.
No! Bondage fairies! Get out! This is a family stream.
Hey, you leave Chum alone. She's a very popular action figure.
I can just imagine, like, all of the people from Cowboy Bebop just putting down their drinks like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Not even kidding, by the way. I don't know if that's going to come up in this discussion, but they sell figures of Chum on Earth in this game. Like,
Jesus.
in canon. Hikaru comments about it when she sees her. It's like, oh my god, I bought your figure.
The Black Knights. Give me your money.
Black Knight, Northern Sage.
He's got this look like, are you also from Byron Well? He's like, alright, let's just get all the crazy out.
You also have a fairy.
Yes, they are their co-pilots.
Tiny chairs.
Chum and Silky are sub-pilots for Shell and Geo. Also incredibly useful because they have really good spirits on them.
We've seen through your cool facade to the warm, pulsating heart underneath. It's disgusting. Human body is gross. Or a road. Or a 9-volt. Which means a human being can power 1/3 of a flashlight for 4 hours.
So to cover this, there are different types of fairies in the world.
Nobody make a contract with that thing!
There are different types of fairies in the world of Dunbean. There are, I believe, Alfarario, which are like human-sized, and there are Miferario, which are the little tiny fairies. Silky was actually an Alfarario who opened the Aura Road to pull like Sho and all the other Earth Aura battlers to Bistonwell during the original series of Dunbean, and as punishment for opening the Aura Road, basically got killed and cursed to reincarnate as a Miferario.
Ah. I guess you to be tiny!
Who are like second-class citizens
Ah,
of the fairies, because the fairies have like a caste system.
Yes, of course they do.
That's true.
Alright, girls, I need you to go look at that huge man with a scarf that seems to want to devour souls. Go talk to him and do whatever he says. You'll be fine.
We walked over and tried to talk to him. He just screamed at us for half an hour.
Are you screaming right now? No? Then you're not following his lessons.
Oh, also on that entire other side, by the way, you spend most of it fighting Todd, and then in like the last fight, Todd realizes like, no, you know what? Fuck these guys.
So he's the Angela
He's the
Balzac
Angela
of
Balzac
Fantasy
of that side.
Universe.
yeah, he essentially they spend the entire time with the show yelling at Tom like, look dude, we died 700 years ago. If you keep doing this shit, you're just gonna die again as an aura battler, like, because, you know, you're fighting me for the wrong side. Like, is that really what you want? And Tom's like, fuck you, I'd make my own choices. And then finally in the last battle, show's like, dude, you're not making your own choices, you're just doing what they tell you. It's like, fuck, you're right.
Are you done? Are you done having your tantrum? Yes, sir. You want a juice box? Yes, sir. It's weird, but everyone on the ship really likes juice boxes for some reason. Dolan's gotten good at it. He can put the straw into the box with the burning gun in hand.
So notably, the Serbine, which is Shion's suit, may be the dodgiest mech in the game.
That's an impressive claim, considering Spike's dodginess. Considering we have yet to see something that goes above 25% on...
I haven't seen things hit double digits on Shion unless they're a boss.
Okay.
With it maxed out.
I mean, typically we don't see things have any digits on Spike unless it's a boss.
There was time now.
I'm confused. What are all of you doing in my bedroom?
Fine, I guess I'll join you. Oh, good, we're never fielding you. Passable. I'm not like the rest of you.
And we have one aboard this ship, but he's mostly drunk.
It's medicinal.
I wouldn't recommend taking Fiona to see him. There's even odds he will vomit on her or cut her open.
He could do both. And the order is really important. Cut her open and vomit on her.
Well, we'll see if that fixes it.
Back up.
I thought I'd digested those carrots more. Oh well. Okay.
We got everybody back, plus all the Dunbean and Rare people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wizard operator. Settlers.
We definitely want to. Oh, wait, we did grade A's on Tetsuya, right?
You're not doing great A's on Tetsuya.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely want to put Tetsuya in there because it'll get him like one away from. Who are you looking for?
The Mike Guy driver.
His name is literally Maito.
Yeah.
Right. Mike Gine is piloted by
Maito.
Maito and Gine. pilot of Might Gain is Might.
Yep.
These Gundam fighters want to keep up on the first fall. George is... Let's be honest here. George is never getting fielded again.
No. We were forced to field him once. And then never again.
There's probably some certain point later on we're doing the certainly not Dark Gundam stuff where we're gonna have to field him, but
I don't think so, actually. I think even for that stuff, you only have to field Domon.
Domon?
I don't think it forces you to actually use any Gundam fighters other than Domon. Like, ever. There is literally one mission where Allenby is forced to be on the field. Other than that, and like the intro to the Gundam fighter stuff, I don't think you're ever actually forced to use
is it Tobia or Kincaid we're gonna have to use it on?
It's
for...
With there like submissions that require us to use one of them?
I mean, if you're doing certain splits, there's a lot of stuff where Tobia has to punch Haman in the face. Like, a lot of Haman points come from fighting Haman with Tobia for some reason.
management.
Rory's back, and she's an ace. What is this? Twitter. Someone on the ship gave me a phone and said I should make a Tinder profile?
No, I'll talk to them. Who gave her the phone? What are these Asmar videos that people keep linking me? Was with 100 TAC P. What the heck is TAC P?
Don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
A better CQB, better guns.
I'm just gonna take the bonus for all round. I use an even mix of.
Lower bonus, but affects everything.
Yeah.
So now we do SMS. So we have a lot more machines to customize. Let's finish doing the Zeta now. Sensors active. Good, we'll None of you are ever getting a cent. I'm not giving you change for the vending machines, let alone...
I would take off those points you're starting with.
My damn straight.
I admittedly have reached a point in my playthrough where I have started upgrading ships I never intend to use because I've literally run out of ships that I do use to be able to actually upgrade.
Let's go back to the front.
Upgrades up to 100%.
Also keep in mind it is generally worth actually doing the upgrades on the battleships since you're going to have them in every mission anyways.
Is true, so Rock Hallion should probably do that.
The Rock Column, and I think the Arcadia is pretty far behind. Like, aside from splits where you will only end up with some of them, you will have the battleships will field in every mission, whatever battleships you happen to have at the time, essentially. So it is not a bad idea to put some work into upgrading them. Especially after the Arcadia. The Arcadia is pretty solid in that, like, almost all of its best weapons are fire after moving.
Yes.
Which is incredibly rare for battleships, so...
Square is the one to make machines priority, right?
Correct.
I think when we did the priorities, there were like half the robots we didn't have access to.
Yeah.
So we already have a Trider, Zeta, Double Zeta. Burning. Big No, I think we actually did all the ones I actually care about. Everything else has been kind of situational. I do want to try and field the Ray Earths. And who is it you said had the dodgiest mech?
The Serbian. Right
Serbian?
there. Serbian is amazingly good, especially when you start upgrading it. The rune gods are not great. They are better than most of the real robots, but not super awesome by any means. Essentially on mine, I do field them, but they are the first ones cut if I have a lower than normal sortie number, essentially. And like where I'm at right now, like Sea God Solis doesn't even show up anymore. It's Ray Earth and Windom. Yeah, so as the morale gets higher, their damage and critical chance goes up and they take less damage. And then aura power is also part of what's super fucking gross.
Aura power and very fire skill.
Yeah, it is a multi-level skill. If you take a look at the actual pilots, you'll see. So, like, Marvel is one of them. So, like, Aura Power, level 4. So Shion and Sho's aura levels go up faster than any of the other aura battlers.
Okay. Max are just weird potent bugs. They're also small.
Yes. And if you see, he has a top deck he can't actually use yet. He needs aura power level 6 to be able to use it. But yeah, so like that's part of what makes the Serbian super dodgy is that in addition to the actual mobility of, in addition to the actual mobility of the mech and the evade of the pilot, it also just gets evasion chance from aura battle, or from aura power.
Okay.
So like his evade isn't stellar, but he has like an extra like I think like 15 or 20% evade chance on the final chance just from aura power.
Okay.
And also notably, unlike Spike, who has an evade chance, but if he does get hit, just takes a ton of damage. It also has a barrier skill on the on all the aura battlers.
Get spikes up
Oh, it will eventually.
Yeah, I don't expect that his godlike dodginess is going to keep up forever.
Yeah, trust me on that one. Once you get past about the halfway point of the game, huge grunts start being kind of gross.
What was the other skill we got?
But it's still up. You have dash, which is
Exit
increased movement,
moves.
extra moves, which you start with 2 exit points.
Yes.
Dash, again, is not a bad thing to put on battleship pilots.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, hit and run and dash on the Nadesco is quite good. Skill ups to use.
What does skill do for a mech?
Skill is hit chance and critical chance.
Ah, okay. I'm starting to suffer from low hit chance that we actually use. Might have been more.
I mean, he has 215 skill, which is higher than most of the others. Doubt those.
I haven't won the battleships, actually.
I mean, if I recall correctly, Brights is not great.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was like, these are super...
Yeah, but the actual accuracy of the rock column is pretty garbage. Like, of the battleships I've used, I actually like use attacks on. The rock column usually has low hit percentage.
Okay.
Take off everything.
Yes, because that was everything we were.
We're doing everyone else.
Just hit the square. Mark level. Mark character.
Okay. So, first so what is max
big thing about it is that no strategy of unhittability or effective invincibility actually lasts forever. Like where I'm at the game, things have started to be able to actually do damage to Great Massacre.
Yep.
Still not a ton of damage, but there are some things that hit for like 800. Great Massacre takes like 12 to 14 of those, it'll actually be destroyed.
For my purposes, I better.
I'd rather put damage boosting than actual max rather than Battleship.
Strictly speaking, at some point you'll want to stack a bunch of range boosting stuff onto a single mech in order to get that one power part.
Oh, right, do the one from like 10 squares away or something like
10
that?
or more squares away. Like if you actually go to the side plan and go to buy. Yeah, the commander form will just happen after over time, as will the stat ones. Yeah. Attack an enemy from 10 or more spaces away, excludes map weapon attacks, and there's actually another one as I recall. Go down one. Yeah, destroy an enemy from at least 12 spaces away. So you will need to at some point have an attack with range 12. Which I no longer have, because I undid all that stuff on it, but at one point I did have the Tyranado capable of shooting like halfway across the map. Because it amused me.
Non-map. I could probably save that one for one of the longer range mechs, because a lot of his attacks are one range.
No, so none of his attacks are one range.
Yeah, non-range one attacks aren't attacks that have a range of their attacks. They're literally only range of one.
I don't think those exist in the
They do.
Yeah, they do.
They absolutely do.
I'm pretty sure one of like Mike Game's attacks is range one. Like one of the sort of things.
I don't know if my games are. I know for a fact that Gunbuster has a range one attack. What that literally means is that if an attack has range 1, it will not make that attack range 1 to 2. It will still only be range 1. Those do exist in the game. There aren't many of them, but they do exist.
That's two
Plus 2.
Yeah, that's
Oh, so
like,
that sounds
I think
right.
that's right. That's right.
yeah, at the moment we don't actually have a ton of really good power parts, so there may be some units that just don't get power parts, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a lot, at the moment, a lot of the stuff we have is still like the expendable, like refill ammo, or, you know, heal once per match. It's like, eh. Or like the terrain modifiers, which are kind of garbage. I would probably not put that on Gagagar actually, because A, Gagagar already has a barrier, and B, Gagagar's attack is a ton of energy. And drop might be a bad call on Gagagar. Another benefit serving just starts with 3 power part slots. And 7 move by default, never forgot about that shit. I think that could probably wouldn't hurt. Yeah, it's big. Like, nothing's stopping you.
Okay.
Like, it's technically kind of, sort of how you power gain certain things is by stacking really good specific stat boosts. I'll do a single mech. Like, if I really wanted something dumb, I would do either the Swordfish or the Serving and just put like the highest mobility boost power parts I have on them and just make them the Dodge King.
You can trigger.
Yeah, maybe we're putting the barrier build on Nobel. We don't actually attack with her all that often.
Nope. She's our battlefield medic. Look, she occasionally turns around after healing someone and murders them with a burning finger. That's her lot in life. Alright, that's the most planning we'll ever probably do in one session. Alright. Look, at least they didn't throw a 14-year-old at us in a vest. We're running out of put-downs. Would explain a lot of things. Gallium, G-Stone, Mamoru, Microwave, Dinosaur Chicken Nuggets. Those are alien tech.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Look, they could be aliens and capitalists. These aren't mutually exclusive things.
Their plan is so much dumber.
Look, I've just accepted that everything that happens with the company is dumb. The company doesn't show up and get respect. The company shows up and everybody just starts railing on them immediately. It's like, what is your dumb plan this time? Shion perpetually looks like he's going to shove someone into a locker.
90s OVA, what do
Yep.
you want? Shion is from the new story of Aura Battler Dunbean, which is the sequel OVA, which takes place 700 years after the original Aura Battler Dunbean, which is the only reason why the characters from Aura Battler Dunbean in this have been dead for 700 years. Let's make the timelines make sense.
It was desert. It was hot. I fought robots. And then I fought other robots that looked weird. You girls better eat quick. Midnight will come sooner than you think. Look, teenagers in Japan have to spot senpais from great distances, so as a whole, they've evolved over thousands of years. Have these huge eyes like owls. Hoot. Real world affairs are nothing compared to the Matrix.
Bitch, you don't know me.
Take me to the IHOP. I will learn about your breakfasts.
I'm gonna give her a swirly. Her body's small, she can't stop me. Oh no, Dingo, aren't you supposed to be her friend? Fuck that, I hate that bitch.
Yep. We decided to, and stay with me on this one, not be pricks. I don't even know her full name. That's how silent she's been. It's Angela Balzac. Yeah! No, seriously, what's her name?
No, I'm always like this. We think part of her bloodstream is just permanently Prozac.
Because I'm happy. Ah! Poo-poo.
Something's happening. We don't have the budget to show it.
There's something in her armor.
Yep. It's very cramped inside this hangar.
Actually, I don't think the Rune Gods are even the biggest unit you have right now.
No.
Pretty sure Shin Getter 1 is bigger than the Rune Gods.
Also, girls, trust me, in this universe, at least 3 different Gundam timelines exist. Middle schoolers can do a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just pointed out.
Yeah.
Koji was in high school when he piloted the Mazinger Z, and Wada's like 8.
Yeah. Wada co-opted the playground for his launch system.
I'm not sure why they're even having this conversation about, like, can we do this? We're only middle schoolers. Wada is literally an elementary school kid.
Yep.
He's also a CEO.
Yes. That's only because his dad died.
I know,
Get in the robot. Get in the robot, you glorious hot-blooded woman, you.
Not yet.
You see, when they show surprise, the Japanese high schooler opens their eyes wide to appear as a larger predator. I love the 80s art style, don't get me wrong, but then the weird juxtaposition between 80s art style and 90s art style, and then again with, like, other styles, like Gundam.
It's more actually art styles of the, like, particular style of show, because Ray Earth is just more styled like a shoujo style. Top One Rai is actually, I think, pretty close in time. It's only a few years off from Ray Earth.
Huh. Okay then.
It's just different, very different art styles, because one is a shoujo series made by Clamp. One is a parody of sports anime in the vein of a super giant robot show with fan service because it's Gainax.
Okay. Ah, the Sizzlers.
Yes. That's what the other robots for the top squadron are, aside from Gunbusters, the Sizzlers.
Gunbuster and the Sizzlers. Are they after those shouty boys? See, that's another reason they have to. The Ray Earth girls have to listen to Ryoma. They need to be properly shouty to be a part of the shouty boys. Hold that small flame close, or else you're getting stabbed with an arrow. Wait, wrong series. Alright. Alright, so
5 pages of violence.
we have 5 pages of violence, yes.
I think I'm up to 7 on mine. Don't stop.
Space chicken. Chicken. I think here is insane. I want to go back in the computer with the RAM. Stacking them up. I'm just, as you say, along for the ride. Damn straight. We build a robot body for him. I like this guy. Let's make him, like, a semi-truck.
You can't complain about Frontier Center being an AI, considering they're like half our team.
Not half our team, but like a good
Not half our team.
7 or 8.
A chunk of our team.
Shoryujin, Gekiryujin, Big Volfog, Black Knight Guy,
Who isn't himself
Battle
actually
Bomber.
two AIs.
Battle Bomber, the Diver, Guy. A significant portion of
We have
our
a
team
chunk
are
of
AIs.
AIs.
Yes. God bless you. Thank you, Van. I am so sick of your face. Also, Tetsuya, you're in the wrong series for that.
She ran off like a coward.
We found this 8-year-old. I'm Paul Darsh.
He's 10 years old. Okay, so Wanda's
One
only
I think
10.
is 12 actually. Like I was joking, but he is like I think he's a middle schooler. Like maybe.
Oh my god.
Child soldiers, you said.
Yeah.
Rami, I'm gonna pet spike him. Scary, settle down. Called me old, Rami. I'm gonna rip his eyes out and shove him up his own asshole.
Fucking. I love how everyone's just kind of like, wait,
Yeah.
wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
everyone's just like, I really hope I'm not gonna have to murder a child today. And I'm like,
Shit. Judao's face is like mine right now. Like,
hold on so I can get the guide pulled up.
yeah.
I already got this done. The SR point is easy enough. It's kill families and that. The bonus objective is kill Paul.
Bonus objective is kill Paul.
A lot.
Is there anything else tied to that, or is it just
You're gonna need to kill him in like 2 turns.
kill him in like 2 turns? Okay.
2 or 3 turns. Then you need to kill him again in 2 or 3 turns.
Okay.
Parse that however you will.
So he's going to die and then come back through some sort of convoluted bullshit and then kill him again.
And you have to do a particular time frame, otherwise weird things don't happen.
For reference, the SR point on this is not as easy as you think it is.
3 enemies.
Yes, map weapons tend to be really weak.
Yeah. You can stuff out? No.
Attacks.
Yes. They're area attacks. They affect an area.
It's just like particular things.
Alright, put in the bus.
You'll probably want to throw some 1 or 2 people up forwards, then you kind of attack.
Well, everyone over here is getting on the bus and going. Everyone here is case by case basis.
Just so we're clear, you might want to just move the serving on its own. It's going to be faster. Again, default 7 move on that motherfucker.
You also want to, you can call down, so I'm pretty sure you need to do, because the weird way the victor's mission thing works on this, where he has the 30%. you need to knock him from over 32.
Yes, this is how a traditional Super Robot Wars boss goes, where they'll leave after X amount of damage. So to get the SR point, you have to
Yeah.
or to get
The first time is
points.
30%. You got to take him from above 30% health to 0, and the second time is 50% or 50% to 0.
So you're gonna need to do the combo support stuff.
Possibly not for the second one.
You also have to do it, I think, in like 4 turns because weird phasing thing in this fight. Because there's multiple phases to it where reinforcement stuff show up, and there's like 4 or 5 of them, 3 conditions that cause reinforcements to show up in the second one. You basically need to trigger stage 2 and stage 3 of this fight.
That's the Black Element.
Sorry.
Black Surrender.
Okay.
It's from the Indesco movie.
Oh, okay, this one's familiar.
It's an Estevalis wearing the chunkiest of chunky boy suits.
It goes through the people. Dodge.
Here's the power to dodge, then trigger our own, or hand trigger our own music. And nearly dead.
Stacks it. Nice hands.
That doesn't hurt at all. It hits for a third of the entire month total.
Well, you know.
Got rid of a very
To be fair, the Gaspen has the bayonet, which are guns.
It doesn't have bayonets which are guns. It just has an attack called Beam Bayonet, which involves shooting something.
Oh, that's an extra.
Yeah. Like I told you, they start actually ramping up the stats on the things you face.
Does have enough morale to start with the Formation 2, though.
Yep. Yes.
That's like a 33% chance.
諦めるのは苦手なんだな。
Focus is, yeah.
ワクワクするね。
一攫
Yeah,
千
no,
金
again.
弱肉
It's a boss.
強
There's,
者
there's, A, it's a boss. B, there's a reason Swordfish is very dodgy. It has, like, no armor.
Yeah.
戦いの基本教えてほしい
女にリードされるのが性に合わん。
儲けは 433いいよね。
じゃあ仕留める俺が4だ。
I mean, this is tank. It's just tank with edge sinking.
さっきのはチートじゃん。
It's also random cowboy.
Yeah, it is literally tank.
Not here.
What other side of the field? And the other side of the field where there's nothing. Corner where there are no units.
Big open space.
The one where everybody got on the bus because there's nothing over there. And at this point, you don't have the ability yet to get pretty much all your mechs to have 7 movement.
So, the Rock Column, Ruri, and Galgai Gar have mech attacks?
Yes. And dear God, do not expect to get this with Galgai Gar's map attack. It does like 1,000 damage. It's terrible.
Got it.
Galgai Gar's dividing driver map attack is utterly fucking useless. Like, if I'm being real, you are probably best served trying to do it with the gravity beam from the Nadeshko, just because of the actual area it affects. Like, you can kind of check them right now. Like, the Rock Island should be in range for its one. Okay, no. It doesn't have to help for it. But, like, the actual area for the gravity blast is like, for 2... It's either 2 or 3 in front of the Nadeshko is a straight line, and then it goes out into a 3 glide column for the rest of the range, up to 7. Whereas the rock column is, I think, shorter range, but is like wider the whole distance. The one thing to remember of it's a great import, map attacks will also hit your units. It just hits whatever's in that area.
Oh, the Mega Particle Cannon!
And yeah, there's my point. Like, even with the skill boosts we gave to Bright, he has like a 41% chance to hit this. Like, specifically the Rock Island. Most of the other battlefields actually have a fairly high accuracy. It's just the Rock Island, because the whole thing in Gundam is battleships can't fucking shoot down mobile suits. That's why mobile suits are super fucking strong in Gundam. That's why mobile suits were developed, was to take down battleships.
Heck is that?
That's the Double Zeta in G-Fortress mode.
Oh, okay, it's in Fortress.
Yeah, like, the whole thing with, like, it's kind of always been the case in the Super Robot Wars games. Any of the Gundam-based battleships usually have the balance off of Bright is basically the best commander in the game. The actual commander skill on him levels up faster on him than on, like, anybody else. And he has some of the best, like, stats for the actual, like, support boost stuff. The ship is terrible at fighting other robots. It'll blow the shit out of other battleships, but actually trying to shoot, like, actual mecha with it, it's not a thing it does.
Now, if they attached a giant hand to the front of the rock column, so you could fly it up and slap the shit out of them, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it doesn't matter if it's the Rock Column or the White Base or whatever ship in a game that Bright happens to be commanding. It will, if it's a Gundam battleship, it will basically never really be great at hitting mobile suits.
Our best attack is launching right out of one of the cannons in a space suit.
The obvious exception to this, because of the way the size classes work, is it'll still hit large mobile suits because they are the size of a fucking battleship.
The thing is, we need to get Bright and ignore size.
Could.
So,
I'm trying to find where I put the hold on. I'm actually moderately curious about something, so I'm going to go check. Okay. So the Rock Alum isn't actually even twice as big as Gunbuster. Gunbuster's fucking huge.
Throw off some Ruby Lightning.
Gunbuster, I'm pretty sure, is the largest mecha in this particular game. It is not the largest mecha in Super Robot Wars by a long shot, but in this game, I'm pretty sure it is the largest.
How's Lightning's work to it?
Yeah.
So, but I didn't want to go.
We can come down to mash that.
I hurt.
I really wish the gods were in this. I really like that they included Rayearth in this game. It's the first time Rayearth has shown up in a Super Robot Wars game. And, like, they have mechs. It makes sense. But, God, I wish the Maroon Gods were not as bad as they are.
Shigeru one? There's a...
Yeah, the Shigeru Change Attack is a one range. Later on, Gao Gai Gar will get a one range. Hammer Hell in Heaven is a one range. Like I said, Gunbuster has a one range attack. Like, there are a number of one range attacks, and there's just not a ton of them. Okay, yeah, no, cross slash.
Like, I thought he had a one.
I never use cross slash, so I forgot about that. Like, partially just because it's honestly really hard to actually use. But it's one range. It's not super great, so I don't go out of my way to set that up, unlike the one range attacks on Gunbuster and the Shin Getter Change attack. Should be fine with crits.
I just want them weak enough that I can kill them.
Yeah, because the special for this one is killing 3 units with a single map attack. Which is like, you have to pretty specifically arrange that, because map attacks below. Like, map attacks very specifically in this do less damage because they are map attacks.
Were we able to get the map attack thing done? Or?
No, we just weakened a
This
bunch
is
of
like
units.
turn.
Yeah. Realistically, you're going to want to try and get him to around 10k and then drop him down from there.
Yeah, that'll be used for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be just about it. Turn off the support attack. Yeah, that's pretty much about as close as you're going to want to push that.
We'll kill him next turn. Just gonna get you in position.
We do keep in mind, some of these guys have actual hit chances on Spike. I'll tell you real quick.
Oh, G-Fortress.
Yeah, G-Fortress. And I think there might still be people on the bus. Oh no, there they are. Black guy. They just ran. Not as Krampus likes to call it, because he loves to switch weapons around with the Get Best.
The Get-Best. The Get-Best of them.
Language is hard.
Guys, just we can't hit him. Guys, just stop. We can't hit him.
I mean, you literally can't hit it, actually.
Yeah, but they can't reach anybody else unless they throw that attack. That's not one of the ones in the group you set up. That one is. Defend. Strider G7 is not going to dodge anything. To be an octogenarian casually walking down the street threatening to hit Strider with a stick and it would manage to dodge.
Again! My son is dead because he fell into your playground launch pit.
Strider is another one of those ones in the vein of the Mazingers. It doesn't dodge things. It's just not what it does. It will tank every hit you throw at it. It is not going to get out of the way of fucking anything. Well, you need to not hit it because it'll trigger. Yeah, 4C will... Yeah, 4C effectively hits as...
Someone get me closer, I need to slap this child.
You did move. Very nice prototype.
Yep. You can surround it and the rock column may be able to provide support.
That's full and move.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're getting around.
I think it was at
Ultra gutsy.
111.
Looks like that.
Okay, so it's a single one ahead of it. That's single one. That is
That shoot down. That shoot down. That might be one.
Yep.
Now you can get that out of the way.
Yeah. The red one. The more powerful one.
He's also transforming back.
Yeah, he's doing fine. Alright.
He's significantly more dodgy as the G Fortress, so
That is true, yes.
that should put him in G down range,
It's required they're going to turn on the timer.
ゼジセルスト
Little silly nonsense attack.
For now.
よーし
Wait until the second half of the battle.
今日のこの子から
Morale down.
Bombs!
Oops. 社長、おやつでも召し上がりませんか
Oops!
Get off that map attack. And check the red one just to make sure that it should be. Yep.
Head on.
僕も艦長の力になるんだ。ここはグラビティブラストで行きます。
Gravity Blaster.
敵を捕捉しました、艦長。ハーリー君、今です。
Okay, good.
You got the SR.
It's a nice change after missing almost all of them. Nice.
Operation Surround.
Might be able to plink it with the weakest attack on Rayers, because Rayers is not great. Still probably doing too much actually, because you're just like you're right on the line. Try it anyways. It may actually be. Oh, well, first of all, I think either Domon, one of them might have Excel, which would let them get there. Check spirits. Yeah, he has Excel, which would actually let him get next to it. How much EXC? I don't think don't have any. Yeah, so yeah, well, give it a shot.
You have to really sit in tension.
Basically, we have to get it to 0 in this attack.
Ah.
There's nothing.
このゴッドガンダムを ただのガンダムと思うな。覚悟してもらおう。
Once again, attack like it's suspended. Japanese YouTube.
Ain't that how it always is?
This footage gets us blocked in Japan.
勝利をつかめとた
It's
だ
too
ら
close to the
叫
actual
ぶ。
footage, so content ID just has a clip of the actual burning finger uploaded.
Probably not.
No, I don't think the rock
僕
Callie
が
is
下
going
手なんじゃ
to.
ない、この機体がポンコツなんだよ。とどめの一撃だよ。撃墜もらった。
それは残像だ。味方に当てるなよ。
見た？僕の超反応。
Oh well. Oh no, our 100 tax fee. Yeah, hey Rudy, just so we're clear, 10-year-olds can't sign legally binding documents. Your world is weird. Your world is weird. Space monsters.
Those are space monsters. That doesn't tell us anything.
It's literally what they're called.
Wait, so this company has to work in a country to even have contracts, otherwise they're effectively a country, or a country masquerading as a company for reasons.
They're not from Earth.
No, but like that, it implies that there's actually like a political structure above them. If they're a company,
Yes.
what the hell is that?
Not revealed yet.
Right.
Nothing Paul. Sound voice. That is a name that is continually paid off.
Considering the game, that's fairly accurate too.
We got the SR point.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, again, it's quite literally a difference of 100 tack fee. It's not even the world by any means.
Well, that's an attack.
Yeah, so Shingetter
These are
1
not
has
like
one.
this is-
We did find out Mike Gain does have one that's range 1 as well. Gunbuster absolutely has one that's range 1. I use it all the time because it's amazing. The Hammer, Hammer Hell in Heaven, which also has a range 1.
Oh, why do you protect yourself?
Yeah, the motherfuckers.
オーラを感じられない敵は戦いにくい。やるぞオーラ切りだ。
That's not even the strongest form of that attack. Once he actually gets to Aura Power level 6, he can use the Hyper Aura Slash. Yes, the Arcadia has two weapons that are actually really good at shooting.
So they employ space force?
No. They just call them space monsters here.
That's what I thought.
The space monsters do not work for the company. The space monsters just destroy everything they come in contact with.
You never know, they might have a contract with them. Which is about as valid as a contract with a
Alright,
10-year-old.
please eat the lawyer if you agree to the contract. Oh, good, good. We're making progress.
Yeah, no, the space monsters are very much a thing. They consume everything.
Excuse me, I'm trying to move through college. Make sure I get into good schools where you donate your everything. Oh, he has more, yeah.
Christ was on infinite
The crisis is, we don't have enough money. We want more.
That's not the Gunbuster.
No.
That is not the
that's
Gunbuster.
That's a Sizzler.
That's a system.
That's, I don't think, even a Sizzler. I'm pretty sure that's one of the shitty training mechs. That's a Sizzler. That's the Black Sizzler.
Black system. Jump forward. And this is the Green Quiznos.
It's a Sizzler.
Right, now I need a giant mecha show where everything was named after fast food.
Okay, don't die! Can't promise that.
Oh no, McDonald's Zero.
Behold, the Burger King!
Keep liquor. Your rambled out the field can't keep me out.
Out of energy.
Yeah, it does not actually have enough energy to do Bebop Formation 2 again.
Sorry, I just have to get him back on the bus.
No.
Okay.
You will naturally recharge an amount of energy. It's just you already recharge more if you go back to a ship or with somebody with resupply.
All these basically are putting up the drugs. Unfortunately, that's a complicated part.
Kill. I'm in control now.
Or not.
Fair enough.
Was it everything you thought it would be? Being in control?
Yeah, like, reminder there. Gundam fighters other than Domon aren't good.
Well, she didn't-
Allenby is tolerable once she actually gets Berserker mode.
Shouldn't have burning finger yet. She didn't know.
It's fast.
It's fast. It's caught up in cutscene.
That's
There's
the
the
Gunbuster.
It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Little wings pop out of the back like VOTOMS.
Yeah, she literally puts on the headband, and shit gets real.
Already remember these shouty boys.
Oh! Noriko is the shoutiest. It's great.
Ryuma's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Someone understands.
I remind you again, as I point out every time I bring up Gunbuster in this game, in a game that features Cyborg Guy, 2 Mazinger pilots, the Getter Boys, and Domon Kachu, Noriko is the one whose character special ability is gutsy.
Yeah.
Okay, so to look at her list of attacks, realize it goes to 2 pages just from the start.
Homing laser, home run, Buster Tomahawk, Buster Missile, Buster Beam, Buster Home Run. The Buster Collider and the Yazuma Cake, which you can't use, Jax. We need more.
No, we can. It's just a one. It's just
Oh, it's
2
1 to 2.
range. You just need to move up.
Yes, demo on.
I would also like to special request that at some point during this fight you try and get off a Buster Home Run.
I will be reborn.
Krampus?
覚悟しなさい宇宙怪獣頑張った
You ever wanted to see somebody do a rider kick in a 240-meter tall mech?
I have. With all my heart and soul. Oh, that's a fucking Force move right there. Is she? Was she?
With a flip!
Yup! Who let her watch the Tokusatsu shows? Like, the getter actually does the thumbs up from across space.
Obviously, it is not actually a bad attack for a mech to do.
Not even the best version of that.
Especially
Spoilers, later on you get the super Inazuma kick.
Especially not when this mech is like 4 times the size of most mechs.
Yeah.
That thing is bigger than Trider.
It is half the size of the Raw Column.
As long as it gets withstand the impact, actually hitting things with nothing down. Size and weight. It is a pretty viable attack.
You call that a hit? Also,
宇宙怪獣
Young is here too.
絶対に通さない
Look, the Sizzler will probably snap its leg against that thing if it tried to do it. No alien butt plugs are getting around on our watch.
You're gonna want to intuition this. You do not want the Sizzler getting hit by the giant space monster. The genius young Freud.
Fight the Sizzler.
Combined with the cumulative wisdom of all mankind and a modest 20% tip.
You know, claiming the Might of the Sizzler, the greatest machine created for all of mankind.
You're
And
standing,
you're standing next to
Gun-
Gunbuster.
Strictly speaking, the Gunbuster is actually just a really large Sizzler.
Must tenderize the meat. To be fair, this is reaching die guard levels of your mech wasn't made for that. So what?
That was better than I was expecting. For
Yeah.
the Sizzler.
Yeah, no, the Sizzler is not bad. It's just, it unfortunately pales in comparison to, like, almost every other super robot.
それがあなたの実力かしら
I mean, dropped a 9k crit right off the bat.
Yeah, no, Sizzler Black is by no means a bad machine. It's just, you get it at literally the same time as you get the fucking Gunbuster.
Tell me to get you a kill.
There you go.
The Gunbuster, which, I kid you not, in where I'm at, can one-shot bosses.
私のこの手が真っ赤に燃
I have seen it do 43,000 damage with a single attack. I mean, in fairness, I have also pumped something like 25 CQB ups into Noriko. She has like a 400 CQB.
Guys, I can crush a cake between my hands now! Like an accordion!
The rock column and hit X where you're at, and then go down to squad list. Tear knot.
Tear knot.
Show me what you got. Why?
It's got a 10% chance to hit him. That's pretty significant.
Oh, I slipped off.
Like I said, the dodging invincibility of the swordfish will not last forever. Eventually, things will start having actual chances to hit it.
Nothing's gonna blow this thing. Get it stuck. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It's right to you.
Also, just to be an asshole, I put the skill on Nordica that makes her counterattack before getting attacked. it's great. Gunbuster is silly as shit in my game. I think I also gave her the barrier field. So she's just fucking a giant fucking rock of murder.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, persist lasts for an entire round. So you actually take damage essentially. And yes, also notably, as you may have noticed, the default pose for the Gunbuster is just the power stance, just standing there,
Yeah. Who the hell
feet
do you
shoulder
think
width
we are?
apart, arms crossed.
There you go, particle cannon.
Also, this song.
Old like you, so you'll actually hit. Is this a good attack?
You know, flame sword.
No, flames.
Kill the shit out of one of those bugs.
Yeah, we're gonna get lost. I'll beat the shit out of the boss. Yeah, it's not good enough. I should have turned that off. That's a good attack.
Oh, you got another chance.
Ow.
Finish it off with the Buster home run.
That's the plan.
Gotta move back a little. Buster home run has a minimum of 3.
It also can't be used on the turn.
Yeah, unfortunately. Do spirits real quick. I don't think she has charge. Worth checking.
You can give her charge with one of the.
Yeah, one of the supporters. Oh, we don't have SP.
That's fine. We will kill that next Buster combo next time. Buster Glider.
This one is good. It's not great.
高谷のり子怪獣退治に使命をかけますバスターこれだ
I'm gonna get you!
I mean, you're not wrong. It's straight up some Zangief shit.
Just beat the shit out of everything.
Huh?
Does this thing have any actual range weapons or just beat the shit
It
out of
has ranged weapons.
Really vicious.
Its most powerful attacks are just beating the shit out of things.
Yeah, but it's basically a Zangief grab where they punched it a couple times.
Uh-huh.
Fire blank.
There's a super dubbed version of that too. We will get later. The origin of Gunbuster still amuses the hell out of me.
What's the origin of Gunbuster?
The origin of Gunbuster was literally Gynax one day going, "What if we made a parody of that tennis anime, Aim for the Top or Aim for the Ace?" Except it was about giant robots fighting space monsters. That's literally like, so everybody calls it Gunbuster. The actual name of the series is Top One Arai or Aim for the Top. It is literally designed to be a joke on Ace One Arai. All these girls, young Freud, Noriko, all of them, are literally students at a high school whose major thing is training people to be mecha pilots. As opposed to a high school whose major thing is raising tennis champs. And then, because they were Gynax, of course they went, how over the top can we actually make this? Exactly how much insanity can we actually shove into this series?
A lot.
And then, later on, they made Die Buster. Which is not as good. But is pretty insane. That's a good spin. There's your turn. That's what most things happen in this game, honestly. Yeah. Most kills in Super Robot Wars games are on counters, not actually attacks. Because in general, you can only attack once per round with each mech, whereas you can counter effectively an infinite number of times.
It could be worse. We could be in the old days in Super Robot Wars series where counter kills did not get you as much XP or money.
Yeah.
Those were the rough days. Before they realized people actually like having fun. Didn't want matches to last like 2 hours.
Yep, inertial canceller.
やるよレイアスこれで終わりだ
Important to note, being basically just a really fucking big sizzler, the Gunbuster also has that, so sometimes just ignore attacks.
Nice. The fact that the animation was like hitting just bouncing off.
It's like 2 steps away from a flash animation.
Might as well just attack her.
Did you step on a bug? Yeah. In space? Yeah.
Whoa, it's getting close though.
I told you, I wish the Rune Gods were actually good. Like, literally all it would take is giving them like 50% more HP. You know, if you go to Spirit Command, you should have Foresee. Foresee is like 72 dodge. I just tried to go.
Oh no, they're flying butt plugs.
Okay, so first and most importantly.
Buster, home run!
Here we go.
地球には行かせない絶対に
So good.
So important note, this attack never actually shows up in the Gunbuster anime. It's like a theoretical thing they talk about at one point, but they totally added it in the Super Road novels.
It's like, hold on.
This fucking Majima's a baseball bat out of nowhere.
Energy ball.
Majima Gunbuster Company.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why the Gunbuster is, without a doubt, my favorite unit in this game. Just hit that. Most of the lesser attacks on Gunbuster are not super entertaining, other than like the Buster Tomahawk, which is kind of interesting. But like the missile stuff, they're just missiles. Just has some guns and stuff. But yeah, no, the top end attacks on Gunbuster are all freaking hilarious. Uh-huh.
Yep. Two guns.
Good. We want her eventually.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, we want everybody to eventually get ace because we get like stuff out of it.
Oh, okay.
We get the actual parameter ups out of getting people ace. It's just a matter of realistically, there are some people that are going to get that by constantly being put into the training, which gets them kill count. Because God knows you're not actually getting 60 kills with Fa.
That's very true.
Or like any Gundam fighter other than Domon and maybe Allenby.
The Allenby can get a kill. She just get burning finger, but she can get kills.
It's one of those cases where I was like, Sizzler Black is not a bad unit in its own right. It's just overshadowed by so many other units, essentially. Like, it's a perfectly fine unit. Unfortunately, you get it at literally the same time as you get Gunbuster, and, like, nothing compares to that. You spent Tyrannosaurus, I haven't gone yet.
So the black suit doesn't work.
Yeah, eventually you do this enough that you start to recognize what is the black of them, just their normal color, and what is the black of actually having activated. Like, amusingly, for the Tyranado, it actually gets lighter when it's activated, when it has been activated. Probably going to get themselves killed on counter.
This one is a good
Yeah. Instead, you could get killed by Gunbuster. Could have done if you actually used the EX move to give it extra movement. But regardless. Get something in there, just smack it around.
Go. So the energy on that. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why she's so low.
It costs a shit ton of energy to use the meteor attack. Okay. Additionally, because space monsters are the enemies from Gunbuster, when they attack, it triggers the Gunbuster song.
Space monsters have cores, right?
Yeah. And they got bushy inside guts that count as cores. If not, this is just gonna punch straight hole. Either way.
They're on his core!
Yeah, bam, it's on the core.
Saying there's an organic creature that survives in a vacuum in an area with no atmospheric protection from space radiation. So, yeah, sure, it has a core. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Could just be immune to radiation. It's over!
The endless battle between humanity and space
the Gunbuster. 100 extra attack speed.
I have the space cancer.
You graduated. Go join those shouty boys.
I watched that kick.
We're gonna
Get
take
out there.
Gunbuster and the Sizzler and join up with those shouty boys.
I gotta incorporate that bat thing in my retinue.
Coach and those shouty boys.
You have any idea what'll happen if you kick a Natala with the Gunbuster? It's gonna be disgusting. You ever accidentally dropped a jar of jam on the kitchen floor?
You ever done that in space?
Happens all the time.
Alright, so that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you all for joining us. We will be back next Saturday with Chapter 7 of Sakura Wars So Long My Fucking Sanity. Around about 2 p.m. Pacific, and then we'll be back next Sunday with more Super Robot Wars T. So have a good one, everyone.
Bye, one.
Yep.